What's going on, y'all? Matt in the hat, John North Ford Lincoln Nissan here in Emporia, Kansas. Welcome to Car Confessions. I come to you each and every single week on Mondays at 12 o'clock and discuss some type of car sales tip, topic, or tactic, varying by the week, as well as alternate in some interviews from small business owners, entrepreneurs, to see what makes them different, what separates them from somebody who just punches a clock 9 to 5 every other day of the week. Welcome to episode number 40. Today I'm talking about 5 tips that people think car dealerships, or 5 reasons people think car dealerships are out to get them. Spoiler alert, many of them aren't. True story. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. And number one, people, customers, buyers, whatever you want to call yourself or refer yourself, are skeptical, always skeptical, because of a bad experience, and typically bad experience. Sometimes it is a previous experience that's not even recent. I'll give you an example. I have family members, I have friends that all base not buying a vehicle from a dealership and will only buy from third party or private individuals because of a bad experience that they had 25 to 30 years ago on a vehicle that wasn't even that great to begin with. So they're basing it on that bad experience. And for years the saying was, one person has a good experience, they tell one person. Somebody has a bad experience, they tell 10 people. Well, imagine how many people they can tell if they have a bad experience now with the internet and social media. It's a lot more than 10. So wouldn't it be in the dealership's best interest to better serve their customers? Think about it. It definitely would be, because a dealership can get burned, could get bad publicity in the days of social media, and can just get blasted on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. And those are up for as long as that person wants to leave them up. Now, are there good experiences? Absolutely. I have a number of good experiences with my customers on my website, imattjohnson.com. Go check that out. I've got video testimony. I've got written testimony. I even have it on testimonies on my Facebook page, Matt in the Hat. Number 2 reason that people don't trust dealerships or think they're out to get them is they feel like they're being exploited. And people feel this way because once they get there, they may not have done their research, or they may not know about a certain vehicle, or ignorance, for a lack of a better word, because you don't know what you don't know sometimes. So with this, they feel exploited because by asking questions and engaging with the salesperson, they feel like that salesperson is going to use that to manipulate them. Like, that sends a huge red flag to that salesperson, like, oh, it's on. I can get over on this guy. He don't know shit. I can sell him whatever I want. He won't know. That's such an old school approach, such an old school mindset, that it's not the case anymore. Because with the internet, people are doing more research. Years ago, as little as 10, 15 years ago, the average person stopped at 5 or visited 5.6 dealerships before making a decision. Do you know what's down to as of last year? 1.2, 1.7, somewhere around there. That's a huge difference. Why? Because people are going online. People are doing research. People are doing their homework. People are getting on social media asking for recommendations, asking for referrals, and asking questions. The dealerships don't have the information anymore. Everybody has the information. Number 3 is you want to believe what the dealer is telling you and what that salesperson is telling you, but you think that they may be getting over on you, or you don't know whether it's true, you don't know whether it's false, you don't know what to believe. You want to, but you just can't do it because of your bad experience, or because you're going to feel vulnerable, like you're going to be exploited if you believe what they tell you. And there's other times that, you may feel, so that buyer remorse doesn't set in, that you need that external validation. Well, who better than that shady salesperson than to give you that external validation of, yeah, you should do it. Absolutely. Come on. Are we as salespeople going to reinforce your decision? Yes. Does that mean we're going to get over on you or exploit you? Absolutely not, because we don't want to sell you just one vehicle. We want to sell you multiple vehicles and build that relationship with you for years to come and years down the road. Almost every single one of my customers that I've sold, I am friends with on Facebook. They follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Many of them are subscribers on my YouTube channel, because I want to establish that relationship and keep building it and keep it growing. So it's not just a matter of validating that external validation of just sign on the line that is dotted. It's not that simple. People are getting smarter. People are doing their research and know what to believe, know what's true, know what's false. Number 4 is pressure. People feel, because there's always been high pressure salespeople, high pressure dealerships. That's how they do business. And I honestly don't know how those dealerships are still in business. A lot of it goes back to people not wanting to take the initiative to report them, to do something about it, and just think that's the way that the business works. That's not. Every person I've sold, and it's over 200 in my little over 2 years doing this now, every person I have sold has never felt pressure from me as a salesperson. Have I answered their questions? Yes. Have I overcome their objections? Absolutely. Have I told them to sign here or get the hell out? Absolutely not. Because it goes back to wanting to help that person and help them. Because people have it in their mind that salespeople want to sell a car, any car, right now. Is that the goal? To sell a car? Absolutely. That's how we get paid. That's how we make money as salespeople, is by selling vehicles. Now, it's a matter of what you, the customer, want to buy, not what we, the salespeople, want to do. So pressuring you into a situation or into a purchase doesn't do us any good. That only is going to hurt us and push you further away from building that relationship and being a great customer of ours for years to come, a great referral source for years to come. Somebody that we talk to and, check in with, your spouse, your children, other family. I do that very often with a lot of my customers, because I want to continue to build that relationship. Finally, number 5 is self-serving. You feel like the salesperson on the other side of you is strictly self-serving in their own best interest, not your own interest. I kind of went into that in number 4 with the pressure situation, with them wanting to sell you, you feel like they want to sell you a car they want to sell you, not what you want to buy. And can that happen? It might. If you're not aware of it, or if you don't say anything, like if you come in for you want to buy a truck and you won't settle for anything less than a truck, and maybe your credit isn't strong enough, maybe you don't make enough money for a truck payment, maybe you need to build your credit in order to buy a truck. We may sell you or advise you in your best interest. It is going to be your best interest to get into this vehicle right now at this time. Make the payments on time and in full for so many months, so many payments that will jump your credit score way up. Come back, then you can look at getting the truck you want. Have I done that before? Absolutely. Has the person come back, traded that vehicle in for the truck that they wanted? Yes, they have. Do you know how many points their credit score jumped up? 89 points. 89 points for keeping this vehicle for long enough to make 12 payments. That was huge for him. He came back because I took the time to help him out and educate him and say, this is what you need to do, for how long you need to do it, then come back. So I hope this helps. I would love to hear some stories about the high pressure situations or salespeople you've dealt with that you've hated. I really want to know. I really am curious and would love to get some back and forth with some of y'all. So drop them in the comments here on Facebook, on my YouTube channel. Matt in the hat, John North Ford, Lincoln Nissan here in Emporia. That's going to wrap it up for episode number 40. And I do this because your experience matters. Thanks, guys. Carry on.